I'm Dorothy Haskins, and I've actually worked here in day hospice for nearly 10 years now. As a staff nurse, I'm responsible for helping the manager within the unit. We assess patients, so patients will come to day hospice, and it's about making them feel relaxed and not worried or anxious, because I think that's a big part of coming to the hospice. So it's actually being receptive to how people are feeling when they first come. Always asking them if they've been before, and if they haven't, obviously we need to explain what we are and what we do and how we work. And I think people get to know very quickly that it isn't somewhere to come and die. We often have these conversations with patients because that's the foremost of why they think they're here. So we try and allay those anxieties and plan care with them. And it's very much about what they want. So they'll come to day hospice, we'll do assessments, we'll look at their emotional and physical needs, and care plan and risk assess the care that they'll get when they come. And it's about supporting them. Some patients want support with advanced care planning, so that's talking about will making, about where they want to die. And other patients are quite happy just to be here because they feel supported and safe. And I think that for me is a big thing, that patients can be themselves when they come to the hospice. They don't have to put on a front. Maybe they can have conversations with us that they don't normally have with other people. And people can cry and be, down and depressed if they want to. Because out there in the big wide world, people have to sometimes put on a front for their family. So I think for them, it's having permission that they can be themselves, and we can support them with that. When I first came here, I didn't know an awful lot about the hospice. I knew it was here, and I'd referred patients here before. I'd liaised with the staff for support before. For advice, because it's a useful resource for everyone out there in the community, for healthcare professionals. But I just felt I had a need to come and spend time here. Having the opportunity to just sit down and talk to people on a one-to-one independent individual basis, I think having the time to do that, enabling me to ask questions. I actually did a CBT first aid course, so that gave me confidence to then ask sort of deeper questions. So I think listening for me is a big one, because I think we have that time here to listen. So if we can get patients on their own, but encouraging them to mix with the other patients, encouraging them to have fun, and as a group, we can have a laugh. And Carol, our activities coordinator, she can have some lovely things organised. So yes, I've got some really nice memories of people coming in, choirs coming in, activities that we've done with patients, and remembering some nice happy times with some of the patients that have been here. My personal experience is that my mum actually was here. Mum developed cancer whilst I was working here, and the support that I got and that my mum got was absolutely wonderful. And mum actually died here in the hospice 4 years ago. She felt safe when she was here, and that to me was such a big thing, to know that she felt safe and I was able to be her daughter instead of a carer, and that was very special actually. So although yes, it can be depressing, and every now and again I can actually sort of remember which room mum was in, but there's a lot of positives to outweigh the negatives.